Hey folks, so let's take a few minutes and look into the blog post settings that we have. Now you've probably seen within the demo that we have two different blog post types. If you head on over to listings, we have simple blog post and a custom blog post. So this over here is a simple blog post where we have simply the title, category, text, and then images. As we get to the bottom of our page, we simply have our social media sharing options, comments, and then essentially our footer kicks in. Alright, if we take a look at our custom blog post, you'll see that we have our title and category, then we have two text blocks. As we scroll down towards the bottom of our page or our blog post, we have a section for our tags, then we have social media sharing and comments area, then we have two additional images, an info block, and then our footer kicks in. So essentially this is what the following section is all about. If you head on over to Flotheme, click on posts, you have this section over here where you can build out a template for your custom blog post. Now if you head on over to blog posts or you head on over to posts, click on add new. This is essentially where you will be creating all of your blog posts. You add in your title, add in your blog post content in terms of images and text, and then select your categories. Now if you want to enable a custom blog post, meaning you want to apply this template that you build out, you simply enable this checkbox and you apply the following template that you've built out previously. So in terms of this specific section, as mentioned earlier, within this area you build out a template for your custom blog post, and as with any page builder, you have all of the blocks of content available for your blog post, so you can really customize and build out a very unique template for your custom blog post. Now you may not always apply that custom blog post, but you want to make sure that you have that available if you have a more specific content that you may want to apply. Another important thing about this specific area is you want to make sure that you have your item title 1 enabled and your WordPress content, because item title 1 is essentially this area here, and your WordPress content is all of the content that you add into the following section. So if at any point one of the items is removed, like we have item 1 and item 2, that means one of the two sections will not be visible within your blog post. So that's just something to keep in mind. Alright, so whenever building out a custom blog post, as mentioned previously, you have all of the options available for or within our page builder. Build out the template, build out the layout, and then go ahead and click on update to update the following settings. Whenever building out your blog post, as mentioned just a minute ago, add in all of your content, add in your categories, add the featured image, add the decorative image, and so forth. So the process remains exactly the same, except that if you want to add additional info, go ahead and enable a custom layout for this blog post. Now in the event that you do not require all of the options that you've built out here within your custom blog post section, what you can do is actually remove all of the unnecessary items. So you can just delete these sections one by one, and let's say at the bottom of a certain blog post you simply need to add two images side by side with maybe some announcement. Go ahead, add the following two images to the bottom of your blog post, and everything else aside from your WordPress content and the title section, all of that can be removed. Alright, so like I said earlier, it's very convenient to build out custom blog posts. If you want to have something more unique and more detailed within your posts, go ahead and enable the custom blog post section and build out the template from there. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope everything makes sense, and yeah, I'll see you around in our next videos.